Welcome everybody, welcome to the wild. It's Cypris and I'm excited because today I get to unbox a brand new handbag slash backpack slash shoulder bag slash I haven't purchased a bag in a long time. Do I really need another bag? I already have a few handbags. I'm sure a lot of you also have a collection of handbags going. So it's entirely possible that I need another handbag, like I need a hole in my head. But here's the thing, as many handbags as I have, I really only have about 3 or 4 handbags that I use on a regular basis. And what happened is that my absolute favorite go-to purse that I usually use during the colder months, this number. Okay, I love this bag. I've been using it for years, mostly because of the color, but it's also an attractive bag besides that. It slings over the shoulder nicely. But this is very sad for me because I'm embarrassed to even show you. That is what is happening to my bag. It is disintegrating. I have to find a replacement for it, and none of the other bags that I have really do the trick. I'm not going to use a summer bag in winter. I'm not going to use something that's appropriate for the beach as a handbag. I'm just, you know. So it is time to begin the quest to find a good, staple, everyday kind of handbag. Will this one fit the bill? I don't know, but I am prepared to keep this search going until I find one that I just absolutely love. So I may end up with a few more handbags. Let's focus on the one we've got today, shall we? Pretty nondescript. Okay, why don't I just get this open? It's taped thoroughly. That is for certain. I'm having trouble really getting into the bag. Let's see, who makes this bag? Funtor? Funtor. I don't know where these names come from, but it's a backpack purse. Inside the plastic, actually, this is kind of nice. Is this muslin? I don't know my fabrics that well, but there's this, almost like the kind of stuff you'd have wrapping a desiccant. Silica as a desiccant. Something like that. It's real gauzy. Anyway. Ooh, it feels nice. The fabric is nylon, and it's got this really fun serpent skin pattern, snake skin, and yeah, it's real leather. All of the parts of the bag, the straps and the ties and the shoulder straps are all leather, and the hardware is this really cool gunmetal color. I like that. And the zipper is metal as well. not plastic. This is quite possibly the nicest handbag I've owned. There's the Funtor label, or insignia. I just keep handling this. I gotta like do more than just fondle it. Okay, I did find a plastic piece right here with the buckle. I suppose that makes sense. What else would they make it out of? But this part is metal. Looks like it opens up, totally open. Oh, there's a nice handle up here at the top. Okay, there's the strap. It's quite long, but it's also adjustable. Yep. Let's see how small we can make it, shall we? It's funny, I haven't really worked with leather much since I was putting bridles on horses. This reminds me of tack. It's funny. And then I think this is the smallest it goes. Not really a huge difference, but it's got to be a few inches difference because there's quite a few different holes here. And it looks like you can adjust the straps to make them a little bit narrower too. Now, this thing was advertised as rainproof, and I'm trying to figure out how that's the case, because if this doesn't fold down, there's like an open spot here at the top. So maybe it's rainproof as far as the material, but it wouldn't be downpour proof because of this. I'm just guessing here right now. On the back, we've got a security pocket here. Let's test this out. It feels triangular shaped, like it's narrower here at the top and then it gets wider here at the bottom. Oh wait, I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. It is a lot, I don't know if it was folded or what. So the security pocket is actually fairly generous. At least this, and it's rectangular, not triangular. It must have been folded over. I don't know what my problem is today. There's also, I don't know if you can see this, we've got black on black going here. There's a couple of pockets here in the front, and there's a zip pocket in the back. It would be good for, say, a cell phone, a small wallet, maybe keys. And mostly it's just one big pan for books or notebooks or, you know, whatever you need for those of us who take everything with us, including the kitchen sink. Okay, one thing that I see that I don't necessarily like is that to wear this as a backpack, it hangs kind of low. Not unattractive, it's just, it hangs low, lower than I would naturally put it. And the zippers here, catching my hair already. There's nothing to de-emphasize this zipper edge right here. I could see where if you have a knit sweater on or a tank top, you're either going to be possibly tugging at the knit and pulling it apart, or you're going to be rubbing on your skin. I don't know. I think for most applications, I'd be slinging it over my shoulder like this. Or even doing like this. Yeah, that carries it higher. The real proof is going to be in using this thing. So I've got some errands to run. Got to go to the bank and the post office. I got to do a little grocery shopping. I'll get a chance to see how this works in the real world. So why don't I get to that then? Let's fast forward into the future. And future me will get us all caught up on this bag. Okay, we haven't left the house yet, but I've already discovered something about this bag that I really like. I can fit my packages in here. I don't have to carry my post office stuff separately. That's kind of handy. I like that. Let's head to the post office and the bank and the grocery store. See what kind of trouble we can get into today. So, I stopped at the post office and I just stopped at the bank. One thing I'm noticing about bag is that I can sling it right off my shoulder, fling it on the seat, and then it stays put because something about the way the bag is designed, it just sort of slumps forward, so it's real easy to just put it there and I don't have to worry about it sliding around. That's actually something that a lot of things do, is slide around in the front seat, so I feel like that's worth noting. Okay, so I just got done at the Kroger and picked up a few things that I needed. Alright, other things I'm noticing about the bag: zipper. Real easy to rub on it the wrong way. It's not protected very well and it's kind of rough. One thing that's really nice though, this buckle at the top, if you're getting into the bag a lot and you don't want to bother securing it, it just naturally sort of folds in there and you can just use the cinch. And so far the cinch is working pretty well. When I go to get into the bag, I have to actually uncinch it to get into it. And I'm not mad at that because it means the bag's gonna stay closed for me. So let's continue. I'm back. This is future me, and it has been several hours. I have gotten back from running loads of errands, and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts. I think it's rather fetching. It's well balanced. Like, the bag moves in ways that you expect it to move. I noticed that the bottom of this bag is a more sturdy, it doesn't have any feet on it. That would have been nice if there were little feet to help prevent eventual wear down of the material. But honestly, I don't know that I'm ever rough enough with my bags. I don't like setting them on the floor. They're usually hanging or sitting in a chair or sitting in the grocery cart. I don't usually really treat these mean and bad by like throwing them on the floor of wherever I am. Maybe that's not such a big issue. The strap works really well. There's only one thing that I'm gonna complain about here. The zipper, when it's closed, it's too easy to squeeze and put stress on the zipper, and also to catch the zipper on your skin or your clothing because there's no like protective fold or anything like that. But that said, it didn't catch on my knit sweater today, so it can't be that bad. The seams and the way this is put together seems solid. I'm not sensing any weak points, and I'm really liking how there are two closures on this bag. There's the buckle here, but when I'm running errands, sometimes I don't want to bother to close the bag all the way. So I'm really pleased that there's another closure here. There's a toggle to cinch the bag up. It opens pretty quickly, a lot more quickly than dealing with the buckle. When you don't want to use the buckle, it just kind of folds out of the way. It just sort of becomes a non-issue. So that's really nice, because the bag that I have used, where'd it go? My only pet peeve about my beloved bag of several years is that this really cool toggle, the only way to get into the purse is to move that toggle. That has actually been a nuisance for me for a very long time. So I'm very happy to see that the fold over situation isn't. Okay, compartments. This security pocket, I had to figure out what to do with this pocket, and I discovered that it makes a fantastic key pocket because you don't have to get into the bag and sort for your keys. Super useful. The pockets on the inside, a lot of times these pockets, when you set the bag down, the bag doesn't have enough structure and all the stuff just oozes out of the pockets. And I have not had anything come out of these pockets yet. I think it's because the material is structured and stiff enough that the bag stays put. The other thing I thought of, wearing this as a backpack would be really useful in the context where I'm trying to shop with both hands. I'm trying to sort through different clothes, hold things up, carry things. If I've got this on my back, that's one less thing to juggle. So, conclusion. I'm really liking this bag. I think I'm gonna switch to this as my daily bag. So I'm pretty happy with it. What do you think of this bag? What are your impressions? Do you like the way it looks? Is it too much like a backpack? I think it's an interesting combination between a handbag and a backpack. This is marketed as being good for students, but I'm a little hesitant to recommend it as a student backpack because it's just not designed for carrying heavy weight every day. When I was a full-time student, I had a semi-backpacking backpack to carry all those books and all that paperwork. So it's sort of like a handbag that you can use as a backpack rather than a backpack that looks like a handbag, if that makes any sense. And it should keep me in good stead for a lot of years. The Funtor backpack purse. Handmade. I hope you found this review useful, informative, entertaining. I really enjoyed having you pal around with me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button below and stay close to the wild. Hit the notification bell, get alerts every time I upload a video. And if you still can't get enough of me, you can follow me on Facebook at My Wild Ones and Instagram at Cypris Wild. Until the next video, keep that shopping wild.